Hello everyone, my name is Keely. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Today I am going to be doing the anti-TBR tag, aka popular books I have no interest in reading. So this tag was originally created by Nicole from Nicole and Her Books, so I will leave her video down below. I am excited to do this because I love talking about books that I do not like or probably will not like. I like being controversial in that way, which is weird because I hate confrontation and I hate when people hate my favorite books. So I understand if the things I'm about to say make you mad, but there's probably nothing you say that can convince me to pick any of these books up. So let's just get on into the questions. Question number one is a popular book that everyone loves, but you have no interest in reading. There are quite a few, I'm going to be honest with you. But for this one, I am probably going to have to go with the one that I think most people in general love. I've seen a few negative reviews out there, but as a whole, people have agreed that this is one of the best books of all time, and that is Babel by R.F. Kuang. Now, I'm not saying that this is a bad book, because I fully believe it is the complete opposite of that. I believe I am too dumb to understand this book. Now, I am all about languages. I love learning about languages, so when I first heard of this book, I thought it was going to be 100% for me. But then when it came out and people started reading it and talking about it, I was getting lost in the synopsis itself, so I knew there was no way I would be able to understand anything that happened in this book. R.F. Kuang, I have never read any of her books, but she is a genius. I believe she is one of the smartest people of my time, and I know she is an incredible author, but she is just not someone that I want to read from because I just don't think I have enough brain cells for it. Question number two is a classic book or author that you just have no interest in reading. And a simple answer for this question is all of them. I do not like classics. I am not a classics girly. I wish I could like them, but I don't. But I'm gonna tell you two classics that I have currently on my shelves that they just sit there and look pretty because I'm never gonna read them, but they are some of the most popular classics of all time. And the first one is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I have also never seen any of the adaptations for this book, so tell me your favorite adaptation of this book and maybe I'll go watch it, because I feel like I will love the story in general, but classics, once again, I just have zero brain cells for them, so this is one of the ones that I have no interest in reading. And another one is one that I have seen so many people love this book. It is like their favorite book of all time, not just classic, but a lot of people think that it's like one of their favorites of all time, and that is Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. It's massive. You're telling me I have to read classic language for this long? No thank you. Couldn't be me. I just can't do it. Now, question number three is where I start spilling the tea. This question is an author whose books you have no interest in reading. I have actually three authors to talk about, and they are widely popular authors. Most people in general love them so much, but the first author is Sally Rooney. You could not pay me to pick up any of her books. They just sound so boring to me. I don't know what it is, but anytime someone mentions that she doesn't use quotation marks, I'm already no, not for me. Can't do it. Every time someone describes her book, I like fall asleep. I cannot tell you what one of her books is about. A single book of hers, can't even explain it because I fall asleep during the synopsis every single time. Another author is a booktube favorite, and that is Taylor Jenkins Reid. I can't explain it. I genuinely don't know why I have no interest in her books. Like, absolutely zero interest in Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo and Daisy Jones and the Six and that whole world. Just no interest. I don't even know if I would watch the TV show. If I do, it is for Sam Claflin only, and he is the only person that could probably convince me to digest this story in some way. Other than that, I have no interest. I think the only book of hers that you could maybe convince me to pick up is One True Loves, because that story actually sounds a little crazy and a little interesting. But as a whole, Taylor Jenkins Reid's books just don't intrigue me in any way. And the third author I want to talk about for this question is Casey McQuiston. Now, they have had several books come out that people are obsessed with. Red, White, and Royal Blue is one of them, and people love that book so much. And I don't know what it is. Once again, I've just never been interested in any of their books, and I don't know why. The covers are great. People seem to love them. They are highly popular, but I'm just never drawn to them. Question number four is an author you have read a few books from, and you have just decided they are just not for you. This one is another popular author, but it's also a classic author, and that is Agatha Christie. Her books are so boring. So many people rave about her books. So boring. There's always so many characters in them that I can't keep track of who is who, so by the time the culprit is revealed, I have no idea who they are or where they belong in the story. Also, Miss Christie, her writing is not great. Number 5 is a genre you have no interest in, or a genre that you have tried and just couldn't get into. For this one, I think I'm gonna say literary fiction. For me, I am willing to try any genre out there. I am drawn to so many different genres. I feel like I don't have an exact niche because I will pretty much read anything, but literary fiction is not one that I am completely drawn to or pick up a lot. Question number 6 is a book you have bought but will never read. Do I even need to explain myself? I have so many classics that I own that I'm just never gonna pick them up because I don't like classics, but I've picked them up over the years through my travels. I went to the Bronte parsonage in England when I lived there. Every time I visited a new place, like Charles Dickens' house, I would pick up their book in that place because I just think it's really, really special, but they just sit on my shelf and look really pretty and give me fond memories, and that's that. Question number 7 is a series you have no interest in reading or a series you have started and DNF'd. And for this one, I am doing the whole From Blood and Ash series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Now, this is the original series and the spinoff as well. I loved the first 2 books in the series so much, but the relationship takes a turn that I do not want to read about. So I have DNF'd the series. I love Jennifer's books, and I really did enjoy From Blood and Ash, but because the relationship goes in a way that I just don't want to see, I have no interest in picking up this series. I actually bought like 2 or 3 other books in the series before I found out what happened, so that could be another one of books that I bought and I'm just not gonna read. I am, in fact, unhauling those. And the last question, question number 8, is a new release you have no interest in reading. So this year, The Stolen Heir by Holly Black came out, and you could not pay me once again to pick up that book. The Cruel Prince was one of my worst books of 2022. I hate that book so much, and so I would never read anything else within that world, specifically The Stolen Heir. So that is the anti-TBR tag. There are also a few books that I could mention that I have no interest in reading, and they are popular books. So let me know if you would like to see a video specifically about popular books that I have no interest in reading, because I have accumulated quite the list of those. But that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, go ahead and leave like the circle with the line through it, because no, I am not reading these books. Try to convince me, you can, but I probably will not pick them up. But thank you so much for watching. As always, all my social media links will be down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!